Hey everyone, it's Eric with FirearmTutorials.com, and today we're going to get a look at the Noveske Afghan stainless match barrel. These barrels are pretty hard to find these days, at least in stock. They're very expensive, but they are among some of the best barrels you can buy, and I just wanted to give you guys a good look at it. So this is a medium contoured barrel, and it's 14.5 inches. So if you have a non-NFA gun, you're going to have to blind pin or weld some kind of flash hider or muzzle brake or something to bring it to a full 16 inches. What I specifically wanted to talk about here was kind of the design and features of the barrel, and then the Noveske gas block. It's actually called the switch block, but it is effectively a gas block. And so if you look at the overall construction of this barrel, like I said, it is a stainless barrel and it's bead blasted, so it kind of has like a, I don't know, like a dull fleck finish to it. And it's a medium contoured barrel, so it's pretty thick. I compared it to an M4 barrel, and the M4 barrel looked a lot skinnier. So this is definitely a beefy barrel. Now, Noveske claims that the rifling in this is a little bit longer, or just a little bit more pronounced in this specific barrel. I looked at it kind of side by side next to a different barrel. I couldn't necessarily tell a difference, but supposedly it's, allows these barrels to last longer because of the way the rifling is designed. They just don't wear as quickly. Now here's the thing you should know about this. With these Noveske Afghan barrels, the gas port you see here, this section here is only 1 inch. Other gas blocks, I should have got my Voltor one, but you have to use the Noveske specific gas block. If you try to use like a Voltor one or a Spikes one or any other, it just won't fit on this barrel. I've only seen very few times where Noveske would make like a very special run of these barrels, for somebody specific, where you could use the actual standard size gas block. So I decided to go with the switch block anyways to give me a little bit more versatility as far as how much gas is running through the system, whether I'm shooting suppressed or just want to cycle the gun manually. So another one of the things that you may or may not be able to tell here is the feed ramps are noticeably longer. I compared this to another barrel, and the feed ramps were just a little bit longer on this. So, whether that you can chalk that up to some improved feeding, I don't know. I mean, I've never really had many problems with standard feed ramps, so take that for what it's worth. Now, here's the thing with the gas block. Because the gas block you see here, give you a good look at it, but see, this is spring-loaded, and that allows you to change it. So right here you see it says S for suppressed. So that's going to let less gas through here than you would normally. And that's to prevent just blowback from a suppressor or extra blowback out of the breech. This is off, so that effectively closes the gas port off. The breech isn't going to open at all. You're going to have to cycle the weapon manually every time. And then this would be just regular. So you've got 3 different options here, which is great, I think. Now you'll notice that this gas block is completely straight, not angled. So what that does is allow you to use the switch block, obviously, because the gas tube actually is rotating when you move the switch block. So you see a regular mid-length gas tube has just a slight hitch to it, which wouldn't work, obviously, in this setup because the gas tube would bend as you tried to rotate the switch port. So it's set up to be pinned as well as tightened with a screw along the bottom. Now with this specific setup, I'm going to use this with a Knights rail that I did a different video on. And I mentioned in that video that the Knights rail, the URX rail, requires you to use their own gas block. So what I did was I have a Knights rail that has the section cut out so that the gas block will stick out the top. Then I can easily adjust it, and obviously I don't have to use the proprietary CAC one. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, these barrels are very expensive and they're usually pretty hard to find. I got this one used. I got a fairly good deal on it. Still wasn't cheap, but you know, it should be a very good looking and very good shooting rifle when I'm done with it. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to do a video installing this with the CAC rail on a Voltor lower, so keep an eye out for that in another video. But if you have any questions, let me know, and thanks for watching.